YouTube, how the duck you doing? Duck Films here. What I got for you today is a video going over all the unreleased heroes or even upcoming heroes for the game Deadlock. And of course, you might have already seen a video like this, but this is just me talking about what I think about the hero, and well, let me know what you think. But anyways, let's get started. Starting on our list, we have Astro. Astro has a 10-shot revolver, does 61 headshot that scales, and it's a beautiful design. We have a powder keg, place a barrel that explodes when shot or landing after launch via melee attack or bounce pad, has minimum arm time before it can explode. This kinda reminds me of Gangplank in a way, which I think is really cool as I loved Gangplank in League of Legends. So it's definitely unique. It scales with spirit. Get one charge. Again, place a barrel that explodes when shot. So I think this could be super useful in, say, a team fight, and overall a skillful character. You know, one upgrade, one more charge, more explosion damage, then lastly, no arm cooldown. So you throw it out, it's like an instant shot. It's an instant shot instead of waiting for it. Because if you reset it, reset all the levels, you can tell it takes a little bit before you can shoot it, but once you have it all fully maxed, it's just a instant shot. I can see a ton of spirit. She's a heavy spirit user and ability player, so you're going to be needing to buy spirit items for her. Then you have a bounce pad for her second ability. Throw it down, it's a bounce pad. You also proc the passive survival, but you go up into the air and then do stomp damage, which is pretty cool. So again, jump up, stomp damage. Now you and allies gain movement speed and a speed bonus for landing. Then this scales, again it scales with spirit damage, so stomp damage with improved scaling, and you get a 1.25 second stun on stomp. So again, throw it out, moving, and then I get a stun. Pretty sweet. Hat trick, throws a hat to strike enemies, slowing and revealing them through walls. As you can see, it's a line ability, and I can see them through the wall. Pretty cool. So you could play it to your advantage. You throw that out, throw the barrel out, and surprise them with the barrel in a way. Then again, scaling on spirit. First upgrade is plus 50 damage. Second upgrade is minus 9.5 second cooldown. Then the last upgrade is a plus 30% movement speed. So pretty cool. Ultimate ability is Spirit Lasso. Grab an enemy with your lasso and drag them along behind you. The enemy is stunned and Astro is slowed slightly. So what it means is you target and you just kind of carry them around. It reminds me of a character that can do a lot of ganking. So you say you're in your friendly lane, you bounce pad in, then essentially you can kidnap them and run away. But something you could try is you grab them, then hit the bounce pad and go even further away. So definitely a super cool character. Maxing out can lasso another enemy target inside the area, so I can lasso multiple enemies. So I grab both of them. I can still cast abilities while in the ulti, something to know. I can throw the powder keg. I can do a lot. I can still shoot. I lasso them. I can still shoot. I can still do all my abilities. I can melee. So definitely a very unique character. And I think once this character is fully released, I'm definitely going to be maining it, just because it reminds me of Gangplank and so many other characters. Now you've also probably already seen this character. It's called Nano, where the left click is horizontal, the right click is vertical. Super unique. So the first ability is Scamat Spirit. Send a spirit cat forward that grabs targets in its way. Grabbing a hero will cause an explosion soon after. Press 1 to manually create the explosion. So throw it out, and then you blow it up. Pretty cool. Then as you upgrade, of course it scales on spirit, explosion radius, cooldown, and explosion damage. Your 2 is pounce, leap at a target to inflict melee damage. So if you pounce like that. What's unique is if you throw it out and you press 2, it carries the momentum. So again, throw it out. You press your 1. It's really cool because you can like TP to the cat. And it carries that. Well, what's also is interesting is that if you can pounce to a teammate. You pounce to a teammate, ally cooldown, ally recharge time, movement slow. Ally cooldown and ally recharge time are, for your teammate. The movement slow and slow duration is for the enemy. So didn't know. 3 is perched predators. Send out Ava, which is the cat, to attack a nearby enemy, not any. Target enemies have a reduced healing and give health to Ava and Calico when damaged by them. So you can see, I throw it out. And it's like you want to fight inside of the cat radius. It's essentially a turret. So pretty cool. Why? Here, let me show you better. You have to be inside the radius to recall it. So throw it out. It starts lighting them up. It's like you're playing a tower defense game. Again, you want to be fighting inside of the area. If you come out of sight of the area, you can't recall her. But once you're back in, you can recall her. And again, what it does, 30 DPS, that scales on spirit. It gives lifesteal, healing reduction, and you get plus 200 HP. It has its own HP. Then on the last upgrade, plus 35% damage amplification and minus 30% heal reduction on victims. So a pretty crazy, ability, and it's pretty unique and cool. Then the 4 ability, or your ultimate ability, is Queen of Shadows. Cast yourself into a shadow and go invisible. Attacks do not break invisibility, but they will temporarily reveal you. Hitting enemies with a melee damage will reduce their bullet resistance. So you press 4, you're invis, then you probably want to pounce, melee, and that's probably going to be your combo. Is the invis, the ultimate, pounce, melee, to get that bullet resistance. When you heavy melee, you get the minus 15 bullet resistance. So that's probably the combo you're going to be wanting to run. Now on the first ability point, you get stamina recovery. On 2, on cast, remove all debuffs. Heavy melee causes silence for 3 seconds, which is actually insane. So this character is definitely going to be a menace to deal with. Now I realized if I talked about all of the unreleased characters in this one video, this video would probably be over like an hour long, but I'm going to keep it to these 2 characters as they seem to be the most developed in the game. But like I said at the beginning of the video, I'll have all the commands for all the other characters down below in the description as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.